saw a video the other day of a really cute cow that hopped over the neighbor's fence into a person's yard. And they were like, my neighbor's cow got out again. And the cow was like kind of getting stuck in the swing set and stuff. And there were all these people calling for them. They were like, why didn't you help it? Why didn't you go and cut the chain? You just left it there? What if it choked out? And I'm like, how are like 90% of people like, oh, go up to this distressed wild animal, near it, very close to it? I'm like, are they stupid? People don't know shit. They just don't know shit. How many people would have walked up to that cow and just gotten fucked? like, I don't know. They see 2 videos of some nice cows and they think they're all so used to people that you can just walk up to any cow and be like, oh, I love you, cow. And the cow will be like, I love you too, or whatever. And the thing is, even if it's the nicest cow ever, it's distressed. The thing's stuck in a swing set. Like, it's not gonna look at some random person and be like, oh, hey. You know? And all these people who've never gotten near a cow in their lives are like, oh, just get up to the cow and untangle them. And I'm like, brother. It was pissing me off. Look at all the comments, man. So many people. Yeah, they think this shit is Bambi. I don't know. It weighs so much, so even if it's not trying to hit you and it's just kind of distressed and like moving around, it could just like knock you over, accidentally step on you once, and just boom, rib cracked, lung punctured, you die. Like, it's so easy for something really unfortunate to happen in that situation. So just don't. It could be a really sweet cow, you know? Yeah, what if it kicks you? What if it's not even trying? What if it's just bucking and it's just like kicking its legs out in general, hopping around? It's not even going for you and just kicks you. I mean, come on. You worked on a farm with cows. Even the nice ones can hurt you without trying. We had one get spooked and it took down a 6-foot fence like a twig. Yeah. Yeah, they're crazy strong, man. I mean, they're big, heavy animals. They're big and heavy, and they have a lot of muscle. Okay? Even if they're relatively gentle most of the time, they have a lot of muscle. And that's just how it is. Now, I've interacted with some cows that are really sweet. I like cows a lot. Like, as an animal, I really like them. Got a friend whose family has a farm, and I've been able to just like be there and pet some cows, and they act like little dogs and stuff, and they're so cute. Whatever. But they're not like really raised for food. They're milking cows and they hang out. They're nice. I like them. But like, I've also seen one of those get scared by something and jump and like knock some shit over and like absolutely destroy something just because it was like, oh, I'm so scared, you know? So like, I'm not going up to a distressed cow and being like, let me save you with my supple hands. Cows can develop territorial habits and hate whoever they meet. Yeah, you never know. Goats and cows are the sweetest. I really like goats. They can be sweet, but they can also like, they could be like, fuck off and start like ramming you. If you've ever been in a pen that a goat doesn't want you in, it's rough, man. It's rough. Like, they can be sweet, but if they've decided they don't like you or they don't want you in that area, they will try to kick your ass. Okay? Yeah, sheep do it. Oh my god. I'm kind of with you on the fuck sheep thing. They're really cute, but man, they can be assholes. They're so stupid. They can be huge assholes, man. Goats are fine, just gotta squish them in between the horns. I don't think you've dealt with many goats. Yeah, let me go pet this goat that's pissed at me. It's trying to like ram me out of the pen. They get determined, man. They do. You do, man. Geese are the biggest bastards. Oh, geese are insane. Geese are insane. They're the best guard dogs you could have. The best. Moose. Bro thinks he's Dr. Doolittle. Oh, for real. For real. I want to be like Mark Wahlberg and I want to talk to all the animals. I want to talk to all of them. Look, if people think cats are evil because one cat hissed at them once, they're not gonna like real wild animals, alright? I think people just don't go outside much. They go to a zoo and they see one llama and it spits and they're like, haha, he's so quirky, he's so crazy. They don't get it, man. They gotta see Kevin. They gotta see Kevin from Urban Rescue Ranch to really understand that, like, animals are just fucking assholes sometimes. Even if you feed them Play with them every day. Give them everything they need. You are their number one provider. They will still just fucking attack you every day. Kevin and DaBaby are kind of assholes. Yeah, DaBaby became an asshole. He was a lot sweeter before. He got older and he just, you know, he decided his route, his path in life. That's just how it is. Humans aren't that different. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Your friend has a llama named James and he's a dick. I knew this one family that they wanted to have land that was legally a farm, so that way they would pay farm amounts of tax, right? Like if you legally run a farm or a ranch because you have certain things on your property, then you pay a lot less in property tax. That's just how it is, depending on where you are, but most places. So I knew this one family way out wherever, and they had a couple of emus. They had three emus, huge, and like 2 goats. The goats, you would always see them, they were like downed logs on the property here and there. You'd always see the goats just sitting on top of the logs, just looking, staring, because they just felt the need to be on top of everything. The emus, if you went anywhere near that fence, they would come sprinting at you in anger, like frothing at the mouth, ready to kill you. And I remember, I was like, I get the whole war in Australia. I understand. Because these things, they just wanted to kill. That's all. They just were like, they would see you and they'd be like, how can I kill this person?
Never forget that
Australia
crazy. Lost a war against emus. GEEGA.
And I get why, because they're so determined. One of them was hurting itself on the fence trying to get to one of my brothers. It was like actively hurting itself, and I was like, we have to get away and walk quickly. And I was like, let's just jog away, because the more time we spend walking along like near this fence, the more time this thing is going to be hurting itself on the fence because it's trying to get to you and try to kill you. So we like ran away, so we were far enough that it stopped trying to lunge. But this thing was like, it's crazy. It was crazy. I think it was ready to like rip its own wings off to get out of that fence and like kill my brother. Straight up. Insane. They would ignore bullet wounds until they bled out. I think emus and wild boar are like that. Those are the two that are just like, they're so determined. So determined. There are other animals as well, but those are the ones that you might actually like see around at some point. They're crazy.
Not the emus testing the fences like the velociraptors.
They were insane. Why are moose like nature's #1 baddie as far as like North America goes? It's crazy.